Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about reversing rounded shoulders. This happens all the time. We have so much technology accessible at our fingertips, but unfortunately it also pulls everything forward. So how do we start to reverse this position? The reality is that we don't want to just come here. That's what I see a lot happening is okay, I'm here, so I need to pull back here. All that's doing is increasing tension on the other end. We don't want to go from tension to tension. Instead, we want to teach the body naturally how to start to get out of that position on its own. And the way to start to do that is just to start allowing the body to feel what it feels like to relieve the pressure here. Not to force the pressure on the other side, just to start to relieve the pressure here, start to feel more balanced in an open position, and it takes consistency every day. Same thing, we brush our teeth every day, so why not start addressing our body every day, especially if you're going to be in a rounded forward position, working on a computer, working on your phone, whatever it may be. Take time in your day to relieve the tension and start to teach your body on a daily basis what it feels like, not only to come forward, but also to come back. Okay, so that's what we're going to work with, mainly around this chest area. So when we're talking about rounded shoulders, we don't necessarily want to be tapping into the front of these shoulders. That's just part of why it's coming forward, but we actually want to address what's happening at the front of the chest. So I'm going to take my handy dandy IntelliRoll here, and I'm going to use this edge to kind of get right into my pec muscle. So it's so good to be able to increase the stretch and the release of tension happening right around this. You can use a ball as well, but I like to move my arm with it so I get more of an active release, which really happens well with this kind of foam roller. So I'm going to place it at an angle, okay? And then I'm going to line my chest right along that angle. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to make sure that the foam roller isn't going to touch the front of my shoulder. It's going to more so come right along my chest, okay? So it's right in my chest here. The front of it is kind of coming up toward my collarbone, so I can actually feel it kind of getting all the way up toward my pec minor. Now I'm going to take this arm and I'm just going to let it drag along and get into that muscle. Breathing, relaxing, releasing. You can even let that arm come all the way back, see what that feels like, to get a little bit more into that collarbone. So I recommend doing this for about a minute or 2 minutes on each side, just trying to breathe and relax. You can use something to help support the head if it starts to feel a little heavy, okay? So doing that for about a minute or two, really great. Now we're gonna start to open up the same side that we just mobilized with the foam roller. So I'm gonna take that off to the side. I'm gonna lie down here, so I like just being able to stay on the ground where I already was is so easy. So I'm gonna place my arm out here. Now, rather than allowing my shoulder to fall toward the floor, I'm actually going to pull that shoulder blade back. So notice that. I take that shoulder from the floor and I'm going to pull it back toward my spine. So it's going to stay toward my spine. My hand's kind of at an angle here, okay? Then I'm going to use my other hand and my leg to kind of push on my body and rotate, rotate, rotate through the front of my chest. I can relax my head and I just breathe. Breathing here, keeping that shoulder blade back. I can come in and out of it. I can switch sides and go to the other side. So you might feel a little manipulation right into that back. Totally normal. But what it's doing is it's just helping to improve that stretch across the chest. So you can even use the other hand and kind of push against the floor, lift that chest up even more. Okay, whatever you need to do to kind of lift and open. Okay, last thing, after you've done both sides, we're going to take that roller again and just lie on our back. So, let me move this up. Okay, so we're going to take the foam roller, and because you're not going to be able to lie fully on your back, you're going to put it on mid-back. Relax down, so it's actually getting a little bit of extension work into that spine. Take those arms and just breathe here. So now that you've opened up the chest, you've stretched it. Now you're just gonna passively breathe into it and relax. You can even do this stacking pillows underneath you, like if you're lying in bed. Really great to do as like a winding down for your nighttime mobility and just releasing and relaxing in that chest. Breathing here. I like to hold this for about 5 minutes, just letting my arms fall down with gravity just so naturally and really opening up that chest, opening up the back. So give that a shot and start to move into that on a daily basis so you understand what it feels like to improve those rounded shoulders and open up that chest.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. Don't forget to like and comment below to let me know what you think, and subscribe so you don't miss any in the future.